I went because I'd been having severe headaches and had been to all sorts of different specialists. I've had CAT scans and MRIs and spinal taps, all sorts of different medical procedures that were not fun.
My teeth were actually shearing off, just like the edge of a glacier. I had a couple crowns just shear off.
I was having joint pain in the joint on the right side.
I had headaches off and on constantly.
I had constant headaches. I had a headache pretty much every day of my life. I had a headache 3 or 4 times a week that I took medication for.
But the other main problem I had, and the problem that I was super aware of beforehand, was I was having migraine headaches.
They got progressively worse to where I wasn't working and dropped out of school, and just basically it pretty much ruined my life.
I also had major muscle cramps and spasms when I ate, and more recently my jaw would lock open or shut at terrible times of the day.
I had been to a dental surgeon, and he had told me that it was probably arthritis, and I would live with it. And I asked if it got too bad, what could I do? And he said, well, you'll have to probably have a joint replacement.
If you've ever lived with chronic pain long term, you know that it's just nagging in the back all the time. And it makes it difficult to live your life. You're constantly thinking of, you're constantly dealing with that. You're never able to just live your life.
I decided it was worth my time and money for the simple reason that I'd been in so much pain and nobody could tell me why. My life had pretty much been put on hold until I figured out how to get rid of the pain so that I could function in a day-to-day life. And so basically anything I could do that was going to stop that would be worth my time.
I started with the Mago, and the minute they made the Mago, mine was extremely thick, extremely a large depth to it and all, and the minute he did, I immediately got relief.
I have not had a single migraine headache since the day that Mago went in my mouth. Not from when my treatment was done. The day I started wearing that Mago, I never had another headache, and it was like a miracle.
The Mago pretty much took care of the pain, not instantaneously, but it was it was a little bit gradual. Took about a week, but I mean, I'd been on painkillers for so long that was fine. So
Bioesthetic dentistry gave me the opportunity to have my life back. I no longer am constantly battling a headache or worrying about the foods that I can't eat or thinking about, is it going to be worse tomorrow? It's gone.
Now I'm not in pain. I don't want pain anymore, and I think that this is what I have to do.
I did it for health reasons, for dental reasons, but I'll tell you, I have loved the change in my looks.
One of the things I'm looking forward to the most is not having my Mago, but having a great smile, feeling good about going out, talking. I want to sing again, and just being able to share my story with other people that I know are having problems.